What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the high-grade Guntank from the original Gundam series. Another part of the Operation V trio is the Federation's first ever mobile suit prototype, and served on the white base to provide long-range support. Being the 7th kit of the high-grade Universal Century lineup, it naturally comes with a minimal parts count of just 6 runners, and thanks to that, the construction is, frankly, extremely easy, since most of it only involves sandwiching internal structures into halves. Granted, its age absolutely shows through, since the gate placement isn't the best, requiring patience and caution when snipping the parts off. The construction leaves the kit to be riddled with seam lines, and I've had some minor fitting issues with the yellow bottle caps on the waist, but thanks to its quirky design, that and the simplicity makes this a fun little kit to build that is quick to complete, even when the instructions are true to the kit's name and didn't show many other angles like a traditional tank model. Despite its age and primitive build, the high-grade Guntank looks, frankly, perfect. Okay, maybe the windscreen is in blue instead of turquoise, but that's already better than any high-grade 00 kit was able to achieve prior to the GN Sword 3. The rest of the colors and the general proportions look faithful to the anime, with the minimal surface detail harkening back to the simpler design aesthetics. Meanwhile, almost all of the color apps are present, with the only ones missing being the imperceptible suspension in the wheel hubs, the gaudy cockpit interior, and the pilot mannequin, all of which are effectively optional. And given that this kit has no stickers, it also demonstrates that simple is indeed better. However, as previously mentioned, that simplicity has caused the Guntank to have nut marks and, more importantly, seam lines absolutely everywhere, which is typical of an older kit. And while I don't personally mind the latter, you may want to consider sealing those up for an even cleaner aesthetic. Otherwise, panel lining is really the only thing this kit needs for a little extra punch, as despite its age, the high-grade Guntank is presentable as it is cute and quirky. For articulation, the head can rotate slightly, but the clavicles do get in the way. The arms can rotate and swing up perpendicularly, there's a bicep swivel, a bend each at the elbow and forearm, and a rotating forearm to rearrange the BOP missile launchers to your liking. Finally, the waist can tilt and rotate slightly, while the low recoil cannons can each adjust up and down, and pivot sideways slightly. I mean, what did you expect? The Guntank isn't exactly known for being an effective roll compression of a mobile suit and tank, so while the range of movement is nigh non-existent, it's still sufficient to work with its onboard loadout, also known as its entire loadout. Sadly but expectedly, the tank treads are static, but for the more adventurous among us, its charm could lead to some rather funny and wholesome poses despite the narrow flexibility. I have nothing additional to say regarding the high-grade Guntank, as the kit speaks for itself. It's a fun and quirky little kit that is easy to build and pose, unique in design, and still visually holds up to this day despite its age. I will admit the build and engineering are quite dated, and will taint the aesthetics should the appropriate finesse and cleanup not be invested, while range of movement isn't exactly present either. However, just like some of the wackier releases like the GOG and Zagok, those pale in comparison to the charm and simplicity of the kit. The high-grade Guntank essentially is the embodiment of why I miss the older days when it comes to mecha design, as designers were willing to try anything and everything regardless of how conventional they may be. And the high-grade Guntank being as simple and charming as it is, despite its age and flaws, is why I will recommend it to everyone. And that's all for me. Thank you for watching, drop a like and comment if you did enjoy the video, subscribe for more content like this, and a special thank you to the channel members, credits in the description below. That said, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys. Bye bye.